I mined $860 in cryptocurrency over the last week. Hey, I'm Vosk. This is the VoskCoin mining farm I've been working on building. I focused on earning passive income, learning more to earn more, just documenting my crazy crypto journey here on the VoskCoin YouTube. So let's dig into how did I do this? What did I do it with? And is the future looking lucrative? Facts are facts, so read it and weep. These are the numbers. Mining profitability over the last week. Broke it out into a little chart here and just threw, to be honest, I threw the 7th day on here. It's just a low average. So over the last 7 days, I mined 486 coins. 486 coins is $860. This device cost me, if I round up, about $6 a day to run. So it cost me $42 in electricity, right? So if I dump these coins right now, I take that profit, then I would be able to realize $818. This cryptocurrency is up 959% over the last year. It's up 10% just in the last 24 hours. And it's down 54% from its all-time high that it hit 7 months ago, ironically when they started taking orders for these new class of mining rigs for this cryptocurrency. This is alephium. It's a platform crypto. Think of it like an alternative to Ethereum, basically. It's mineable, of course, and it's mined with ASIC miners, application-specific integrated circuit miners, purpose machines, custom-built computers. All they do is mine cryptocurrency, specifically one mining algorithm. I'm glad you understand that now. This coin's putting out about 1.1 Bitcoin worth of new coins in a mission, which is like new coins that are mined per day. So that's over $60,000 in mining profitability to be had. Let's talk about the device that I'm using. Close your eyes. It's not this one, but I wish it was at this point. So I'm using a Bitmain Antminer AL1. This is the price, right, for this device. You buy it right now, it'll ship right now. 30 grand. This is a $30,000 mining machine. And depending, when you looked at the mining profitability calculators, it was incredibly profitable, earning several $100s, if not well over $100 per day in mining profitability. It is the most profitable miner in the world right now. And this A11 mines a cryptocurrency called Radiant that only puts out $15,000 in coins mined per day. The ALPH mining ecosystem, which is the coin we're focused on here today with this miner, is more than 4 times the size. It can support, 4 times as many miners. This is a much more stable ecosystem in comparison, but we're gonna see that it's not all that stable in the grand scheme of things now, is it? Oh man. So it's projected to mine $106 a day after you pay for a 10 cent per kilowatt hour electricity bill. So we take the low right here, about 65 coins. That number is more or less correct. For me, I'm earning about $109 a day after I count for my lower electricity bill with our better rates that we've been getting since we've become a higher consumer of electricity here. That's how my electricity works with my provider. Performance over the last day, good, as you would expect. Right, when we remote into this mining rig, this miner's had great performance, 1 week uptime, it's worked great. I did try to use this miner with NiceHash, did not work. NiceHash, although it supports ALPH, it does not support the AL1. Somewhere between their firmware and maybe even just the sheer hashing power doesn't work here. But I have my Gold Shell AO Box 2 working over here. I have my IceRiver AL0 working properly over here. Just some things to understand and be aware of there if you were hoping or planning to do that. So let's talk about this. Made a whole video talking about the IceRiver AL3, but it's basically the Bitmain Antminer AL1 for like a third of the price. So huge shout out to ASIC Marketplace. We're an affiliate with them. They support us to help us, make this content. We've got an affiliate link. It supports the channel if you use it. We have a coupon code to save you some coin, but if you use the code and not the link, we don't get any credit. So please use the link, and please also use the code to save yourself some coin there. At the time of recording this is so new that this miner is not even on their site yet. So it actually first came across my desk when this good lad Andrew Porter Metzger tagged me. I was like, whoa, I appreciate the tag, brother, but you also just ruined my day. Yeah, so this thing's here. It exists. It's coming out somewhere between 12 and 13 grand in pricing. There's another example for you. So there's that. There's also the A40, which is an ALPH miner. There's the Echo Series Gold Shell miner there as well. And even this ALPH 2 Plus, which is absolutely a chunky looking miner. So let's look at some numbers here, right? We take $30,000. Go buy a car, good car, for $30,000. Go on a lot of vacations for $30,000. At least the kind of vacations I do. A lot of them. I could probably spend the whole year on freaking vacation. You could basically get 17,000 coins, right? And right now I'm mining 65 coins a day. And let's just say I mine 65 coins a day over the next year. I would end up with more coins. But IceRiver's showing up, and they're going to try to move as many miners as they can, and they came in at a lower price point. Even though it's still a very expensive device, they're going to look like a hero, even though they're not necessarily one. How do I feel about Bitmain and their pricing, right? And that first mover advantage? I'm feeling like freaking Tiger King, man.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
To put it into perspective, if you haven't been following the new onset of ALPH mining, within the last 2 weeks, you could have bought one device for $30,000, or you could order one today and get it in 2 weeks and get it for like 1/3 the price. It's got basically the same performance, man. Oh, geez. So the numbers over the last week, they are really exciting, right? We said 860, and we'll probably be able to do that again, more or less, over the next week. And we'll probably even be able to do it again. I'll make another video on, the progress here. Maybe we get towards 1,500, right, in 2 weeks from now. Pretty much closing out the month. So, realistically, with coin earnings likely to continue to trend down, we'll have to see what the coin price does here. Maybe that can partially save us, but what a sad thing to say. Realistically at best, I'm probably going to be mining 1,500 coins before the new miners come out and profitability is drastically slashed. So this could come down and earn maybe like $30 a day. And you're thinking, oh, it's still really profitable, right? So then I would be mining about 17 coins a day. So if I'm mining like 17 coins a day over the next year, I mine 6,200 coins. I could have ended up with 3 times the coinage instead and not have the risk of this machine can break. And yeah, I own the hardware and the asset, and that could appreciate if this coin takes off. But it just, time and time again lately, it just really seems like miners are losing, manufacturers are winning, and it's just those annoying guys in the back that are always just like,
you should have just bought the coin.
They're starting to be right. They used to be wrong, but they're starting to be right. I don't know, man. I mean, I got like a competitive advantage with the content creation aspect of, with mining, right, in the channel. And then I have a decent advantage with our newer electricity rates. And still, it's just, I'm grabbing all these new miners as they come out because I want to be the number one, in content creation in the mining game and beyond. And it's just proving to be a very risky and not super lucrative endeavor. Historically, first batch buyers always did good. It was like this rule of thumb, you buy the first batch, no matter what, you're probably good. And now some of the first batch buyers have not been good. I expected that the AL1 was going to be out for several months before IceRiver released a comparable model, much like they showed up with the Antminer KS3 for Caspa well before IceRiver had comparable models, and then the KS5/KS5 Pro compared to the KS5L and other KS5Ms and other models that IceRiver released there, giving those early buyers of Bitmain miners, even though they were absolutely price gouged, that first mover advantage where you're able to rack up a lot of coins. And I employ a mine and hold strategy. I mine coin, I hold coin, I pay the electricity bill out of pocket, and I'm holding for better days. I'm doubling down in this aspect. It's risky, but I need the upside. I would rather go for it and end up poor than play a conservative, mediocre game and end up with mediocre gains by the end of this story. So yeah, I mean, that's the numbers. That's how much we earned over the last week. I would absolutely not. I think buying an AL1 for 30 grand in retrospect was a terrible move. And that sucks. And I think if you bought one today, you're an idiot, right? Because you could get a device that, don't get me wrong, IceRiver devices are worse than Bitmain miners. Their quality is absolutely worse. But who cares for 1/3 the price, right? If you've been thinking about getting the ALPH mining game, it's literally the IceRiver AL3 is the best device by far, dollar for dollar. It's not financial advice. You do whatever you want to do. Now I've got that crappy situation where it's like, well, do I double down and grab an AL3? And then I'm effectively in for like 20K per device for basically the same performance. Or do I sit on the one I have where I am absolutely in for 30K, right? Or something else. Man, I knew, and I talked about it before. I'm not backtracking. I know how risky this is. And that's fine, and I'm not crying or pouting about it, but this undoubtedly, this absolutely sucks. Hey, I'm Vosk here on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Subscribe to watch me on this crazy crypto journey, and I trust me, I keep it crazy. This is Tails, our CCO, Chief Cutie Officer, and she's in my office looking absolutely just freaking beautiful today. So one of the many things I'm thankful for in this life. Not always grumpy and pissed, but sometimes I am. Like right now. Goodbye. See you later. You thought it'd be all hyped, yo. I made this money per month. No, that was the hook. And the outro is that it started great and it's not ending great. Goodbye. Why are you still here? See you later.
Shine.